Microsoft Forms, adding branching in Microsoft Forms. In Microsoft Forms, you can use branching to send students to different questions depending on how they answer. This is really useful if you want to differentiate learning, provide extra support, or give students another chance when they choose an incorrect answer. In this example, you've got a form, in this case a quiz, with several questions. To add branching, go to the question you want to use and select the 3 dots. Then select Add Branching. If the question is a choice question with single answer turned on, you'll see a drop-down list next to each possible answer. This lets you choose where the student goes next based on the answer they select. For example, you might send them to the next question if they choose the correct answer, or send them to a support question if they choose the wrong answer. You'll need to set this up for each question where you want the student or the person completing the quiz or form to go to a different question depending on their response. You might notice that some question types give you fewer branching options. For example, a text question only gives you one option because there aren't different answer choices to branch from. In the same way, if you've got a choice question set to allow multiple answers, Forms will only give you one branching option for the whole question. If you want to branch based on each answer choice, go back into the form and change the question type so that it uses single answer instead of multiple answers. Once you do that, go back to the 3 dots, select Add Branching again, and you'll now see separate branching options for each response. From there, you can keep working through the form and add the branching you need. Depending on how many questions you have and how many possible answers there are, this can take a little while to set up. But once you're done, the form is ready to use. You'll also notice there's an option to send the students to the end of the form. This can be useful if you want the quiz to finish early based on a particular response. In this example, the form doesn't use sections, so when you preview it, all the questions still appear on the screen. If you want to hide questions and only show students the next relevant section, you'll need to add sections to the form and place the related questions into those sections. In that way, branching can move the student more cleanly from one part of the quiz to another. When you preview the form, you can test how the branching works. For example, if a student selects an incorrect answer, you might send them to a question that gives extra information or ask them to try again. If they select the correct answer, you can send them straight to the next question. This is a simple way to make your quiz more responsive. You can use branching to provide support, guide students through different pathways, or shorten a form based on what they already know.